Hey, what's up, guys? We're back at again with a Chess Royale Clash Royale challenge. So, if you guys haven't played this, essentially it is a entire challenge where you mirror Fireball on top of the chessboard. And mirror Fireball kills the entirety of the opponent's defensive structures, and then they don't get any spawning units, and whoever mirror Fireballs first generally has a pretty big advantage. So the deck that we're going to be playing right now is going to have a Mother Witch, and then also a Fly Machine, and then some Skeleton Dragons for Fireball bait. We can also go and adapt this and go run a Goblin Barrel deck. There are two different decks that we're going to be showcasing today and find out which one's the best. And I'm really excited for that. So yeah, let's jump right into the challenge and see what we can do. I'm going to go here. We're going to go and paste the event deck from the event tab, and we'll jump right into it. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic day. Love you guys. And yeah, let's pop through. So first thing first is just going to go in for our Goblin Gang here and try to cycle to our Mirror Fireball. That's the most important thing in this challenge. If you don't have Mirror Fireball, then your opponent's going to have a distinct advantage against you, so that's not what we love to see. At least the Fly Machine is going to be able to give us value from a distance, and then we can go for Skeleton Dragons here. It's interesting to see people run like Goblin Hut and other spawners. So the reason why Mirror Fireball is good is you're about to see. You Fireball once, you Fireball again, and it cleans up all the spawning princes, and then they don't get anything for the rest of the game. So you're just going to double Mirror Fireball on both sides, and that's the way that we're going to play it. Goblin Barrel is also not a bad card to play. There's a lot of people that are running that, so something to keep in mind. It is a strong card to be playing, just because it can be dropped on top of the Archer Queen Tower, or I guess, yeah, it is an Archer Queen Tower. That's where you would want to be dropping it. We're going to Mirror Fireball again, and then he's not going to be able to break through with the Mega Knight, so we're fine. The Princess should die as well, and he's taking his sweet time to Mirror Fireball, like he hasn't done it. Just letting us get a lot more Princes, so we'll take that. Whoever gets more Princes at the start generally has a pretty big advantage. We're also going to use the Recruit here to go and tag for the Prince, and then we can start to go in for an Arrows here on top of all the Spear Goblins from the hut, and then, yeah, as you guys can see, we're in a pretty promising position, where our opponent is forced to go in for huts, and he's forced to drop a lot of different cards that he shouldn't want to, and then he's finally going to be able to Fireball, but it took him forever to do that, and then we can start to go and spam everything else. So, because we have a huge advantage, we're just going to 3-crown this guy, I think, or I think just take out everything, which is kind of a vibe for us. Doesn't happen every single time that you're playing this, but it is happening here. So we're going to go for Skeleton Dragons whenever we get the chance, or we can go for another Cannon card. It's looking good, though. I mean, if our dude is dropping cards directly into us, not necessarily a smart decision, so we'll just continuously pile on the pressure. We can go for Mother Witch, we can go for Skeleton Dragons. I just want the Cannon card to lock near the tower, and then we can go for our Skeleton Dragons afterward and go for a Goblin Gang here, too. So the reason why Goblin Barrel is really good is because you're able to lock directly on the Princess Tower, and then obviously if you have like a direct source of damage, it's almost always better. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage to the right-hand Princess Tower. That's kind of where we want to be. I'm going to go in for a Mother Witch as well, and then we can just continuously apply more pressure. We have Cannon card here, and that's how it's going. These raid decks soon. Yeah, we could definitely do that. If you guys have more suggestions or things that you want to see, let me know. I'm reading every single comment in the comment section, so I'll always get back to you guys on that type of stuff. Thank you for making my day. Hey, dude, thank you for being here. Anyway, and one thing that I don't love about this challenge is after the towers are gone, it kind of takes a while to take everything out. So I think that our deck is definitely good, but maybe we could make something else happen with the potential of like running the Goblin Barrel version. Let's try the Goblin Barrel version after this. Wow. Just ate some food, so I guess a little bit hard to talk after you eat for whatever reason. All right, what do? Do we go in for like a... Yeah, I guess we can go for a Mega Knight counter with 2 Cannon cards and then just vibe that way. 1 second remaining, so we have 2 minutes in overtime. Yeah, the one thing about this challenge is it does take a lot of time. That is one thing that I have noticed. Take a ton of time to win. Interesting it's like that, but it is what it is. We go for arrows here, and then we should be able to kill the Mega Knight. And then should be able to just continuously spam stuff because it's utterly impossible for him to finish off the Cannon cart in the Fly Machine. It just takes a lot longer. Like I don't have a direct source of damage. That is the main thing that I've realized. I do want some direct sources of damage in the future. We can split up our Fly Machines, and then if he fireballs, so he doesn't have Fireball for a while. We can go for a Mother Witch here, and notice how we have so much Fireball bait in our deck. It's kind of cool from that perspective that you know that you can overwhelm your opponent if they mess up, because obviously they're going to get punished. And then you just want to spread out your stuff so that they can't Fireball everything at once. So we have an armada of units right now flowing at our opponent, and it's refreshing because the Fly Machine, I don't know, if you get 3 of them on the map, it's just not something that you do in regular Clash Royale matches, but in Chess Royale, I think our dude's in checkmate, so keep going. We're going to go for Skeleton Dragons, and we'll go for a Mother Witch here, and we walk away the win. It would be cool if we could 3-crown him, but as I said before, the Archer Queen Tower just does so much damage, so it's hard to get damage here. It's really, really hard. Seems like this is like one of the most offensive yeah, one of the most defensive things in Clash Royale, where there are just so many things going on, and because the towers do so much damage, it's hard to actually penetrate through and get damage. Go arrows here, finish off the Spear Goblins and the Electro Wizard, and then he's going to go in for another Mega Knight, so let's just continuously stack up more stuff. We go for Flying Machine off to the side, we've got Mega Knight getting destroyed, and then we can have our Skeleton Dragons here as well. It's interesting though, because like the mini pack is just going to die, so I'm going to come close to our tower. He hasn't gotten any damage, literally no damage on our towers. The only damage he's got was Fireball damage, that was it. Rather ridiculous if you ask me. You guys let me know though if you feel differently or if you feel similarly. It's one of those things that I would love to go and take more towers here, but the game kind of prevents it. So GG. Let's go. Got the message of your streaming, so I got on right away. Love your videos, Jake. Yeah, dude, I just worked out. I ate some food, and now we're here. You know, that's the best way to start my day is streaming and chilling with you guys. 100%. Finished your grainy deck video. Grainy deck? Granny deck? I'm really confused. What's grainy? I am unsure, man. All right, so let's go and run the other version of the deck that I wanted to show. So there's another deck that's at top of the win rates, and it's this. Dark Goblin in here, and then we want to put in a Witch. This deck is currently #1 on the win rates, so we'll be testing it out and seeing how good it is. And then there is an Inferno Dragon. All right, let's see how this works. I mean, just same strategy of Mirror Fireball, and then yeah, we'll show the deck one more time after this game, so don't get it twisted. It will be there. Let's go, let's go. All right, want to go for a Dark Goblin? Are you still in school? No, I'm not. I have been out of school for a minute, man. I've been out of school for a while. Dark Goblin's gonna put in work. Princes are. Wait, we didn't have the mirror. That was kind of bad. Should have used the mirror. Wait, does regular Fireball and then another Fireball kill? I don't know that. Does regular Fireball plus another Fireball, like 2 regular Fireballs, kill the towers? I guess we'll find out. I do not know. I know that Mirror Fireball does, but I don't know if 2 regular ones do. Alright. It's weird to see a bomb tower placed like that. It's not really a smart decision, so kind of funny. So we want to get to Mirror Fireball. We don't really care about anything else. Let's do this here, and then Fireball here, just to guarantee that we can take that one out, because obviously the one on the left will eventually die. It's good because the Witch is just going to spawn so many skeletons here, which is really strong. Firecracker, and then even if he arrows us, it's fine. I wonder. Alright, we'll find out. We'll see. Does the dual regular Fireballs kill? Okay, so yeah, you can do regular Fireballs. You don't necessarily need to go in for a mirror. The mirror is definitely better, but the regular one does work. Okay, so the strategy here is to bait out our opponent's arrows with the Witch and the Firecracker, and then we just bombard him with like a Dark Goblin Prince and then Goblin Barrel on top of his stuff. And that's the strategy. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to try. 2 Goblin Barrels on top of the Princess Tower. And of course, we're going to Fireball as well. Yeah, there's a lot of damage. I mean, it's hard to get damage in this game mode. The fact that we can get directly on the tower, it is very nice to see that. Also, the guy hasn't even finished off our Prince yet. We're still spawning Princes. A little bit ridiculous to think about. The weird game mode. It's quite an interesting concept if you ask me. Alright, we're going to go for 2 Goblin Barrels again. Don't necessarily find that much damage, but we got something. We'll take it. Go for a Firecracker on top of the Phoenix so it doesn't do anything to us. It's just crazy. The Archer Queen does so much. They really shouldn't have made that an Archer Queen. In my opinion, like, they tested the game mode a little bit more, it would have been an Archer Queen. It's so hard to break through an Archer Queen. It's like, your main... Oh, well, our Dark Goblin's stuck. That's cute. Okay. Did you guys see how long the Dark Goblin was stuck there? It was really funny. Anyway. It's like Touchdown almost, where you're stacking up a ton of cards in every single direction. And then they're like waiting for your opponent to mess up and drop a spell that they're not supposed to. Hey, look at that damage, guys. We're getting damage. It's a slow and painful process. Witch glitch? What witch glitch? Oh, what is the witch glitch? I've not seen that yet. Moo Yahoo! Yeah, dude, Moo Yahoo is OP. If you don't know, now you know. $1,000,000% gonna go in for a skeleton army, so we're gonna predict it. You finessed, bro. That's what's up. We read you like a book. And now you're getting the cook. Alright, this should be good. I mean, we get Inferno Dragon. We can go for more Goblin Barrels. This one he's going to go arrows on. I think. What? Why wouldn't he arrows that? It doesn't even make sense. I'm so confused. All I know is I'm going to fireball him out because he can't do any damage to my stuff. It's ridiculous to be like, yo, I can like mirror fireball you now. And that's how I'm going to get all my damage because you can't break through an Archer Queen. But yeah, that's just how it's going to go. I think that if we fireball that, we win, right? Cool. All right, so yeah, just take the Princess Tower and never focus on the King Tower. Because the King Tower has way too much HP. Just take the Princess Tower all day long. Just keep throwing Goblin Barrels. So as you guys can see, we won that game a lot faster than the other one. The other one was painful, and we could not win it. If you do it this way, it's a lot better. So again, just mirror fireball is always the play. So I'm going to cycle to our mirror before I go in. Oh, come on. Please tell me he doesn't have mirror fireball before me. Please tell me he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't. Good, that's important. You know, it's nice. It's important to have our opponent not be able to do that to us. All right. Wait, does he have the exact same deck? I think he does. 90% sure. Why would you mirror Inferno Dragon? Okay, he doesn't know what he's supposed to do. That is important. That is really good for us. It's nice to see our opponent not know what to do. All right, we're going to go for a Witch here so we can start to go and spawn some skeletons. The Goblin Barrel is just going to die to the Bond Towers. And I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'll take it, though. So, yeah, first strategy is just mirror Fireball on top of these as quickly as you can. That is the way that you play this challenge. So, any deck that you're playing has to have mirror Fireball. Otherwise, it won't work. And, yeah, that's how you can get your maximum value. He's going to copy our strategy. He realizes how important that is. And we'll go for a Dark Goblin. I feel like they should have removed the fireballs in this game mode. I don't know. Like, if everyone's doing the same thing, it's likely a little bit unfair, right? Just a little bit. Okay, he's Goblin Barreling on the Prince. Probably not the right strategy. All right, so again, we're just going to start focusing on top of the Archer Queen Tower. And that's how we're going to win this. So, going for like an Inferno Dragon here. Going for probably a Fireball, maybe? I don't know. Trying to think of like what I want to do. Let's just arrows on top of the Witch. And then do this. And then Dark Goblin. Oh, that arrows was really good. I should have waited. I should have waited for the first arrows, and then I could have done something else afterward. No, he's starting the fireball cycle. Wait, that's really bad for us. That's quite bad for us. Okay, he's going for it on the wrong side. That's important. It's nice for us. But yeah, if we just fireball on top of the tower, is that going to give us more damage? Like, legitimately, that's what I'm thinking is a strategy. Just fireball. Just fireball on the tower. Every chance you get. Try to stay ahead in damage. The Goblin Barrel here. Go arrows on top of the Firecracker. He's going to arrows on the first one. The second one will give us value. Nice. That's way more damage than a fireball. We take those. We take those. All right, we can start fireballing the tower. Is the Dark Goblin or Firecracker going to lock? I don't know. Oh, we hit the Dark Goblin maybe? No, we don't. A little bit unfortunate. All right, let's use the... let's go use that as a resource. This is one of those games where you're actually just fireballing your opponent's Archer Queen Tower as much as you can. It's pretty funny. All right, let's go in for arrows. And then probably not going to fireball or anything. We're just going to let this go. We don't really care about the other side as much. Interesting game mode. That's all I'm going to say. Interesting game mode for sure. Okay. Just try to stack up as much stuff in lines as we can, and then arrows on top of his units. Okay, it actually died. I could have arrowed on something else. Go Goblin Barrel here. The Firecracker is probably going to lock onto it. So yeah, I think we just stack up more stuff probably. It's likely a better option. Just stacking up more stuff and then going for the mirror Goblin Barrels afterward. Yeah, so the Fireballs on top of the tower weren't very smart, honestly. They just stacked up as much stuff as possible. It's a little bit better to do that. Fireballs towards the end do make sense, though. Okay, he's going to mirror. I think we just fireball twice and we win. Or actually, that fireball should take it, right? Nope. 1 HP. Don't you dare troll me. Don't you dare troll me, game. There's no way, right? We got arrows. All right, cool. It's one of those games that's just like so easy, you know? It's so easy to play once you figure out what you're supposed to do. Rocket isn't in the game mode. Yeah, Rocket is not in the game mode. Again, I'll show you guys this deck. It is currently the #1 ranked deck in this game mode. Also, if y'all are enjoying this, make sure to drop a thumbs up on the video. It supports me for free, and yeah, I just really appreciate it. Infinite Skeletons. Place the witch 2 tiles to the left of the most recruits. We could do that. I'm just not going to, you know. So Dark Goblin here. He's got a Mega Knight, interestingly enough. I don't think Mega Knight's that good here. It's just going to get stopped by a Prince. So all of your elixirs should be sent to try and cycle the fireballs as quickly as you can. So we're just going to cycle our cheapest cards and then get to a fireball. Another fireball here. Here, one on the other side. All right, cool. Yeah, we're in an amazing spot. Obviously, all we need to do is go in for like a couple more, right? We just need to keep going in for a little bit more love. One more fireball, and then we're in an amazing spot where he still hasn't even been able to kill the Prince. Interestingly enough, like if you don't kill the Prince, you're just going to take way more damage than you should. People are not prioritizing that. A fireball on his Prince. Cool. Really, really good. Took him a while, and we still got the Prince. So I think we can go in for like a witch here and a goblin barrel. Just apply a lot of pressure because he doesn't have that much elixir right now. Going for arrows on the Dark Goblin. The witch will probably lock onto the Archer Queen tower. Again, that's what we want. We just want to keep hitting the Archer Queen tower. Nothing else really matters. We'll start stacking up some firecrackers like crazy. And then, yeah, consistently get more value. Hey, Jake. Love such high quality content. It makes my day every time that you upload. You are the best. Keep your head high, King. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. For real, like, my life has so much purpose because of you guys. I know it sounds corny and weird to say, but every single day that I wake up, I actually want to be able to create content. And no matter what happens in my life, it's always something that I look forward to. So thank you guys for making me happy and giving me something to do in my life every day. You know, it's just, it makes me feel fulfilled. And without that, I don't know. I feel like my life would not be even half as good as it is right now. So thank you. Thank you for saying that too, man. Thank you for like motivating me a little bit more. Anyway, getting back to the game here. We'll go Dark Goblin, and I say that every single stream, but that's just truthfully how it is. And I think it's important to practice gratitude and tell people, like, if you actually appreciate them, or let people know, like, hey, this has made an impact in my life. So that's probably why I'll be saying that every single stream when you guys say something nice to me. Anyway, getting back to business. This Mega Knight is definitely dead. The Electro Dragon doesn't make that much sense because it's just going to go right into a whole bunch of swarmy bait cards. Typically, we want to posture our bait cards towards the right-hand side because the Princess Tower is the one that we want to be able to finish off, or I guess the Archer Queen Tower is the one we want to finish off. But it's nice to just spam Goblin Barrels on the tower, so it's not like I have to directly, like, get all these units on top of his tower. It's like, I'm going to overwhelm you with a lot of annoying bait cards, and then maybe you give up, and that would be cool. Yeah, this guy just left. Do not want to play the game anymore. Makes sense. I probably wouldn't either. It's nice because the skeletons just keep spawning, so then your range cards don't die for a while. It's refreshing. It's a good time, you know? You kiss your dad on the lips. Unfortunately not, man. Unfortunately, we don't have that level of connection. Unfortunately, that is not something that you know, we don't have that level of connection, man. It's not at that level. Not weird at all. Yeah, definitely not weird at all. How are you these days? I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm doing super, super well. I've been figuring out a lot of stuff in life. I actually recorded 2 videos yesterday, which was a huge win. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how things are going. So hopefully we can continue to have better and better days. At least that's one of my goals, is to have the best days I can. Anyway, we're going to go for Dark Goblin here, and then we're going to go for Mirror Fireball again. It's unfortunate that we didn't have the right card cycle, but we'll take it. All right, we're going to Fireball directly on the Firecracker. That's well worth it. We hit the Prince too. A little bit unfortunate we had to wait a while, but it's okay, I guess. Firecracker, is it going to be able to kill the Prince? Oh, that one skeleton that went in front to keep the Firecracker alive? That's huge. Firecracker, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, the Prince missed. I don't even know how that happened. We'll take it, though. Okay, so we know for a fact that this guy about to be a massive menace. Yeah, I just love this deck. I think this is definitely the better deck. Because you just spawn so many bait cards, and it eventually overwhelms people. You stack up your bait cards in a line, and then, obviously, if your opponent goes in for arrows or something, they just lose. And they have to deal with the Goblin Barrel. Wait, this worked so well. This worked so well. This guy didn't even, like, he didn't even quit. He didn't even quit. He's force quit right now. He just got yeeted out of the game. All right. Cool. I can see why this deck is so strong. I can see why this is the #1 ranked deck. You don't have to use your brain that much. OP, man. That was easy. Hey, I became a member last week. Still no friend link. Yeah. I'll send the friend link after the stream, all right? So if you're a member, go in the community post and say, hey, I don't have a link, and I'll send you the link right after I end the stream, all right? Day 4 telling SirTag his editors are the GOAT. Yeah, my editors are really incredible people. I mean, I literally spent years finding the right people and then training them to edit the style I like. So it's not really something that's replicable for most people. Like, if you're trying to create content in Clash Royale, you probably can't find the editors that I have. And also on top of that, it just takes a lot of time to like teach people to edit the way that you like. Am I saying that my team and my editing is the best in the world? Probably like not, you know, but it's the best thing that I could ever ask for because it's exactly the way that I would want it. I don't want anyone else's videos. I don't want anyone else's style. I love what we do here. And that's exactly like a reflection of me, you know? My content is a reflection of me, so pretty important. But yeah, my editors are able to get the style that I like, so it's nice. Hard to find people that are on the same page as you, like the same humor, and also edit things that you enjoy watching yourself. Anyway, this guy's got Mother Witch, so it's going to be slightly more concerning for us. Oh, he did the Witch Glitch. He did the Witch Glitch. The Witch Glitch on the right just spawns skeletons, right? Okay, my Witch did not get glitched. A little bit unfortunate, I guess, maybe? Spawn a lot of firecrackers. Oh, wait, this is probably not good for him. There's too much fireball value. The arrows on this Witch, maybe? Alright, we need to start damaging down the right-hand tower, the Archer Queen tower. That's the only thing that really matters here. Start stacking up some goblins. Go Dark Goblin here. Okay. Well, I guess if we spawn some witches, it's a vibe. If we spawn 2 witches here and then we go in for like a goblin barrel, I don't think much could be that much better than that. We could also fireball on top of his, I don't want to though. I don't think that's right to play. We kind of just want to continuously spam firecrackers and then eventually overwhelm him. We want to win battles here in the middle. Then we'll go for Inferno Dragon. Fireball and the Skeleton Dragons and the Witch, definitely worth it. If this Goblin Barrel just tanks, that would be cool. Did I really get nothing? How did I get nothing? How did that happen? I literally got no damage there. Pretty insane. Less than optimal, for sure. Alright, we're gonna do this. This. Dude, why does the Electro Spear full counter? Oh my gosh. This is traumatizing. This is actually traumatizing. Electro Spear full counters Goblin Barrel. Alright. Well, we gotta figure something out. No! Okay, so it's obvious I can't go Goblin Barrels anymore. It's obvious I can't. Oh, is this going to be the first matchup that we lose? It looks like he saw the most popular deck and decided to build a deck to counter it. I think that's what happened. He saw this deck have the highest win rate, and he's like, I will build a deck to beat it. Sometimes that's what happens in the meta. We'll still see if we can win. It's a little bit annoying that you're having to fireball cycle to catch back up. Like, that's not a cool strategy, right? No one wants to be here and say, like, okay, now I have to fireball cycle to win the game. Like, I don't know. Fireball cycling for damage is never a vibe, is what I'm trying to say. Dude, the Mother Witch is so annoying. Yeah, Mother Witch Electric Spirit. This is not happening. This is like a full counter. It doesn't happen that often, but this is definitely a full counter. Dude had Mother Witch, and he also ended up having Electric Spirit for the Goblin Barrel. So I think in this particular situation, maybe this matchup wasn't meant to be. I think he literally did build a deck to beat this. Which, you know, we'll just say GG and well played. But that was just a hardcore matchup advantage there, unfortunately. It does happen. That's just a bad special game mode, not gonna lie. Says Wall. Sometimes it happens, man. It is what it is. Start Fireball Cycle on the tower. Yeah, I wanted to, but you can't really because there's so many other Fireball bait cards. Same thing happened to me. Same thing happened to me. Yeah, I guess maybe we could go back to the first deck. Run it back, maybe. Maybe run it back. Because at least that one... Oh, it's kind of annoying, right? Because we want to finish off games fast. So the Goblin Barrel deck... definitely finishes off games fast. But if your opponent's got Electric Spirit, they can't do anything. But maybe the best strategy is literally make every game go 5 minutes and just spam Fireball bait cards. Is that what we're doing after we lose a game? We're just like not going to lose a game again. We're just going to run like the very long, prolonged strategy. That's exactly what's happening, guys. We've devolved. We've devolved, my dudes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It had to be this way. Did he actually just Fireball on a Mother Witch? Yeah, he did. Okay, yeah, he's dead. He's in a very bad spot now. Alright, we're in arrows here. Yeah. Having more Fireball bait cards makes more sense because then you can Fireball on top of the Archer Queen tower. Fireballing on the Archer Queen tower makes a lot of sense. Because if your opponent can't Fireball on the Archer Queen tower, well, they're in a really bad spot then. Alright, we're just going to Fireball, and then we're going to go in for another Goblin Barrel, or another Fireball, and we're going to win the game, because the Princess spawning give you more damage and more value. Like, it gives you free elixir, so might as well limit your opponent's free elixir. That's kind of how you're supposed to play, I think. Okay, yeah, I know he's dead. We just arrows here. Okay, he lost. He already lost. This is the strategy that we're going to be playing, guys. We're just going to be spamming a lot of Fireball bait cards, and then it's going to take... a lot of the games will take a lot longer. But at the same time, you know, I never want to have the experience again where I run Witch into a Mother Witch and then have our opponent have a lot of Fireball bait cards. And then also on top of that, having the opponent have Electric Spirit for our Goblin Barrel, which would be our Wink Edition, right? The Electric Spirit is really, really good in this game mode. We might even be better off subbing out the Goblin Gang for an Electric Spirit. Not going to lie, it doesn't seem like it's a bad decision. If a lot of people are running Goblin Barrel, Electric Spirit could be a good play. Just going to say that. Yo. I'm glad I could watch another live. Got me through a full month of working and being able to unwind with the vids at the end of the day. Yes, sir. That's what's up. I think Graveyard Freeze is good for this. I 100% disagree with you. I don't think Graveyard Freeze is good for this. I don't know why you would think Graveyard Freeze is good for this. You think it's going to go and actually do damage through an Archer Queen tower and then another tower? Graveyard's really bad when the opponent activates King Tower. And they have a built-in activated King Tower, bro. So, yeah, no, that would be the worst deck that you could play in this challenge, unless you're trying to troll, which I think you probably are. Lots of times when people say, like, the worst possible thing, then they're usually trolling for the memes. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we're going to Fireball here, and then we're going to go for a Fireball again, and then we're already getting a lot of value, so yeah, just mirror Fireballing for the win. I'm glad we figured out the optimal strategy. Mirror Fireball, use your Skeleton Dragons and Fireball bait cards so your opponent feels like they have to Fireball that, and then just stack up a ton of stuff in the lane of the Archer Queen tower. Dude, he hasn't Fireballed. He doesn't know how to play this game mode. I guess some people that aren't watching, like, content creators will not know that your Fireball on the tower is the way to win. He's still dropping Elixir on units. Like, you can't be dropping Elixir on units. You have to be mirror Fireballing. That's the only way that you're going to win. If you're giving your opponent more Princes than you, then you're going to get overwhelmed. And if you're dropping Witches into Mother Witches, then it's a bad time. Yeah, that was a really easy win again. We'll jump on to the next one, and we'll keep climbing up. Let's go. Wait, it worked so much better when I switched back to this deck. I don't know why. This deck does not have as high of a win rate as the other Goblin Barrel one, but I don't know. Maybe it was just like, it was necessary. I loved your memes from your older videos. I get the newer editing is much better and higher quality, but your older meme videos were fire. Yeah, I mean, I made a lot of the edits myself. They were not as good. way back then. Fireballing the Archer Queen tower twice and ignoring the bomb tower is better, in my opinion. Gets more fireball cycles. Oh. Yeah, you could be right. So what you're telling me is this. Because the bomb tower doesn't necessarily matter that much, right? Alright, let's say we're playing against a much better player. I think you're right. But if we're not playing against better players, I don't think it matters that much, right? But this is what you said. So you get more damage on top of the Archer Queen tower for the longevity of the game. Because the game's going to go a long time. It makes more sense to get that damage. I see what you mean, and I get it. But right now, since we're not trying to get damage on the King tower, we're just going to fireball on the bomb tower here on this side. Because it just doesn't really matter. The King tower damage doesn't matter. Because the Archer Queen tower is the way that it's going to... Whoever's Archer Queen tower dies, that's the thing that the game takes into account, essentially. I don't know what this guy's doing. Taking forever to kill our towers. So that's good. Okay, well, my fly machine isn't doing anything. That's great. Let's kill Mother Witch. He still hasn't been able to fireball twice. So that's good. Magic Archer. Not necessarily a good card for him either. But yeah, I agree with you. I think if it's a longer game, it would make sense to do that. 100%. If it's a longer game. Because now look at us. We've done more damage to the Archer Queen towers. Or, yeah, the Archer Queen tower. Which is the way that you win games or lose games. He still hasn't killed the Prince. My dude still has not killed the Prince tower. He's fireballing on the wrong stuff. And now he's going to go and drop stuff into a Mother Witch. I think Tombstone is the most ambitious card to be playing in this challenge. Because, like, it's not going to do much. Definitely worse than a Witch. Are we going to fireball here? Yeah, so this is one of those games where we're just going to fireball cycle the entire time. I think this is going to be like a much longer game than normal. Maybe I'm wrong. Why would you... Okay, he's kind of griefing. He dropped a fly machine for no reason. Right into a fly machine. Alright, I could fireball that, but it doesn't make sense. I'd rather go Mother Witch because he's going to go for a Tombstone. If not, then he just loses like almost all of his tower here. Took a ton of damage. We can go for a fly machine again. We can go for Electro Spirit. We can do like an Electro Spirit and then go for Skeleton Dragons. The Archer Queen just kills the Skeleton Dragon before it gets a shot. So broken, man. The towers are too overpowered in this game mode. I don't think they realized how broken they were. Towers are way too strong. But yeah, the fireball cycle, you're right. Like, if you can, it makes more sense to just fireball cycle. Anything that you can hit, just keep fireballing. We have another 2 minutes of overtime before we gradually win because he's not going to be able to break through. He has done significantly less damage than us, so we will win this. It's just going to take a while. Yep, he's going to get damage on the 3 crown, which doesn't do anything. Alright, we can do this, and we can go for Fly Machine, and we can go for Double Fly Machine, or we can go Mother Witch. Another Mother Witch, maybe? Fireball on top of the Fly Machine. Let's go, dude. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Seeing the piggy on the tower is awesome. But look at that, guys. We had so much stuff coming at him. We got like 300 damage. The one huge downside of this game mode is like the game mode should be faster. If I was in charge of this game mode, I would make sure it ends and has overtime in regular game mode. So then you don't have to wait this 5 minutes. Because these 5 minutes just like trying to get fireball damage on the opponent's tower is not the vibe for me. I like the game mode if it was faster. If it was 3-minute games, I think it would be so much better. It would actually be one of the more fun game modes that Clash Royale added. Gotta have like a little bit more playtesting, I think, for these. Because right now, like, we know that it just takes too long. Or like the Archer Queen tower is just alive for too long. I get why they did the Archer Queen because, you know, the Queen is overpowered in chess. They're trying to do like some type of meme on that or trying to like make it more similar. Too hard to kill, man. Archer Queen just does not die. Alright, we're finally just going to mirror fireball him out. It's not like he can even do anything. There's no way that he's able to take out our tower, so it doesn't really matter what he does. G, 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 G. Like, okay, if you have Inferno Dragon freeze, sure, but like your Inferno Dragon, it's not going to get enough damage. It's just going to die to the 2 towers targeting it. Sir Magnus Carlsen tag. I guess so, man. We really are Magnus Carlsen out here We have the best ELO ever. We got 8-1. We're OP. Game Show's already joined the chess Royale challenge, but fielded. It cannot join because I've already active in a grand challenge. Yeah, if you're already active in a grand challenge, you can. Okay, that Mother Witch was dangerous. Mother Witch was very dangerous, guys. Probably not my best play in my life, but whatever. Okay, so I think we're going to do the same strategy of getting more fireball damage. I think you were right. Getting the fireball damage is definitely better. Oh, the firecracker splashing through is a bit annoying. Wait, he got the mirror fireball before me. But here's the strategy. Fireballing like this. And then fireballing on top of the Archer Queen. Just a little bit better since we are going to get more damage on that tower. Since that's the way that... That's the only thing that really matters. What's your favorite soda? Mine is 100% Pepsi Cherry. Sorry. 100% a Pepsi Max Cherry. Okay. So, here's the thing about me. I don't drink soda. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink soda. That's who I am. That's what I do. I like what I like, and I don't really compromise on that type of stuff. Generally with food, I'm pretty picky, and then also, yeah, I've never really liked soda, so I never decided to. Here's the thing. If I don't like the taste of something and I know it's bad for me, then I typically won't have it. However, like ice cream, I love. Boba, I started to like a lot more. So there are certain things that I will eat and drink that are not necessarily great for me, but like, if I don't love the taste of it, I'm not going to try to get the acquired taste of something I don't like. So soda is never something that I've ever really indulged too much in, if that makes sense. Bro drinks apple juice. No, I don't drink apple juice. Apple juice does not taste good, bro. Alright, we're gonna go for Kanakar here, and then loses the Mother Witch. That's fine. But yeah, I've never been able to force myself to want something that I haven't, like, that isn't good for me, I guess. If that makes sense. The acquired taste. SirTag has a sweet tooth, it sounds. I do love ice cream, bro. If you guys have ever been to the Seattle area, Molly Moon's ice cream or Salt and Straw, oh my gosh, is just so delicious. Way, way, way better than Boston ice cream. I've never had good Boston ice cream when I was there. No, I don't smoke either. 100% wrong. Alright, what do we do? We can go for a fly machine here. We can figure some other stuff out as well. Only 2% of the U.S. population drinks apple juice. Y'all are wildin'. Y'all are wildin' right now. Oh! Oh my gosh! I think this guy just had a little bit too much apple juice. That was good. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Wow, that was amazing. Amazing. You know what's better? Just arrowing like that and be like, get off me. This is seriously the only game mode where you just know that the towers are going to kill everything and then nothing else matters. Wait, didn't they do this before with the healing tower challenge where you couldn't kill the towers? It was actually impossible to kill the towers? I think I remember that too. I think they have to realize like how hard it is to kill towers, you know? Pretty funny, but also like towers are impossible to kill, man. Oh, we got the moves. We got the moves again. Alright, skeleton dragons, arrows again. Keep vibing that way. Well, we got the armada of skeleton dragons that are all dead. What was that fireball? Excuse me, sir. That was one skeleton dragon that was at 1 HP. Alright, we win this one. Get a fireball here. Hopefully we hit something. Alright, cool. He finally gave up. He knocked over his king. I respect your YouTube grind. Keep it up, brother. Yeah, of course, man. YouTube is one of those things in life that I will be doing for the rest of my life. It's really, really important for me. SirTag drinks coffee. That's his drug of choice. I actually don't drink coffee. I drink tea. And a lot of times I don't even drink tea that much. I'll have it in the morning sometimes. Use monk? Why would I use monk? Yo, Nadesh, thank you so much for the 20. And then again, thank you guys all for the donos. Also, SCXNez says, hey, Jake, thanks for making high quality content. Makes my day every time you upload. I don't think I said your name out loud, so thank you, man. And also, thanks again for the 50. My favorite drink has to be like fruity boba. As weird as it is, like that is like that's one of my vices or things that I super enjoy, even though I know it's not necessarily it's not something that most people be like, how would you like that, Jake? I started drinking it and I started loving it. Like lychee is so good. Love lychee with like mango popping boba. Stuff like that is just so delicious. Also, can we get back to the game and not be dumb? For whatever reason, I decided not to mirror fireball early on, so that was my fault. Wait. No, this guy's smart. You guys saw it? He ended up mirror fireballing on the Archer Queen tower. That's not good for us. It's actually really, really bad that he's smart enough to do that. Guys, we have some problems, potentially. Not huge problems, but they're not great. Alright, we're going to mirror fireball on that and see what else we can do. Woof. Yeesh. Looking a little bit sketchy, not going to lie. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so no fireball and cycle for him. He's got, what was that flying machine? That was an inch and a half. Okay, so I think he learned some strategy from a YouTuber and then decided to just like randomly do it. He wouldn't have dropped the he wouldn't have dropped the flying machine directly into that if he knew what he was doing. Flying machine on top of another flying machine is not it. But yeah, the fireball on top of the Archer Queen tower, it is definitely the right play. So it looks like we win this one. All I have to do is just continuously spam more stuff towards the Archer Queen tower, and then I'll eventually win. It'll be hard for him to defend this. I think he might have just given up, actually. Yeah, he just dipped. He didn't want to play it. He has Pass Royale, so he just doesn't care. Oh, man. I think that the hack in this challenge is find people with Pass Royale since they just leave as soon as they're losing. Also, if you guys are enjoying this, make sure to drop a like. It goes a long way. It supports me for free and allows me to put out more content on these challenges. If you guys want to see, hey, how's the best way to win each challenge, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay connected with me. If you do, then you're going to get a lot more content on showing how to win these challenges without using Pass Royale and without worrying, like in the easiest possible way. That's what we try to do. How do you play this game? I thought it was some new chess game. Yeah, you just mirror fireball on top of the towers as quickly as you can. That's literally the game plan. And you can use a lot of different decks, but you have to have mirror fireball or it's not going to work. Also, another thing is like mirror fireballing a little bit earlier is pretty nice. A fireball on the prince, and then we're going to fireball again. Keep getting more pressure here. Okay, yeah, so this guy, he didn't do the right strategy. He didn't fireball on the Archer Queen tower, so we have a pretty big advantage, I would say. So arrows here. We know that the skeleton dragons are going to die to the king. Not that bad of a deal. We can go in for an electric spirit if we needed to, but I don't really care. We're going to try to cycle back to fireballs again, so let's just do that. Just fireball here, and then fireball again. And it looks like we have a pretty big advantage, I would say. Just because if we end up getting more princes on the map, it's just hard for our opponents to deal with. Oh, he just lost his witch. He dropped it directly into the prince. Well, I didn't think he would do that, but... Alright, we'll take it. Now we start to go and spam a lot of fireball bait cards on the right-hand side towards the Archer Queen tower. And then he's feeling pressure to fireball, but if he fireballs, then he doesn't have the fireball for the princes. So whoever ends up getting the prince advantage has a huge advantage in the match. Just because you're constantly going to get 5 elixir. If you're constantly getting 5 elixir and your opponent doesn't get 5 elixir, well, eventually they're going to lose the game, right? Eventually they're going to get 3 crown. So he has to fireball on the princes, but when he fireballs on the princes, then he has to deal with the Mother Witch. He has to deal with all these other cards. The Electric Spirit, chaining onto all the skeletons of the Witch. Right? Like, this is difficult. This is a really, really bad spot for him to be in. Just because he ended up dropping one bad situation where he didn't focus on fireballing as early as possible. So I think it's kind of a solved game mode. I don't think there's that much strategy. Whoever has Mirror Fireball has a huge advantage. Whoever has it first, that is. Whoever is able to fireball first will have an intrinsic advantage, and that's based off of card order. So if I played against like a top 200 player, and we were both playing this game mode, the person that would win is the person that has Mirror Fireball first, most likely, assuming like optimal strategy and optimal gameplay. I'm going to fireball here, and then we have to wait like another minute before... Yeah, we're just going to wait another minute, I guess, because then it's going to be over. He can't do anything after that, so... Going to fireball here, and then, yeah, we're just going to wait the minute until the game time runs out. Because when it runs out, then obviously it's just like, I've already taken a tower, so pretty easy stuff. Man's princess was demoted from king's right hands. Yeah, dude. His princess tower just got demoted for sure. Absolutely annihilated. Game audio is messed up? Oh, I'm so sorry about that. We'll figure that out right now. We'll fix that. Game audio is done. Game mode. What series are you watching? I'm not watching any series right now, man. I'm just playing Clash Royale whenever I have free time, and I'm working out a lot too. Game audio, super sorry about that. BM him? No, I don't BM people in general. I don't want to make anyone's days worse whenever I'm playing Clash Royale. It's kind of just a nice escape from reality. It's a nice thing for me to do whenever I just want to relax and enjoy life. So if someone else is trying to enjoy life and play video games just for fun, I don't want to make their day worse or like BM them or anything like that. It's just, I don't know. I don't get any enjoyment from that. How to activate King Tower in this game mode? It starts activated, man. So you don't need to. All right, one more game and we get to 12. Let's go. All right. We're going to go in for a black screen right here, and then we're going to go back, and then we're going to turn the game sound back on, and we're ready to roll. Get it, guys. Let's get that last win. This guy's got a Barbarian banner. You already know we're going to try to cycle as quickly as we possibly can to the fireballs. And a little bit unfortunate that we don't end up having our mirror, so maybe we just go in for a Mother Witch here to force out his fireball, ideally. Love to see a fireball on this. Not doing it. That is pretty smart. Let's just go here. Did I miss it? Or did I misclick? I don't know. I did not misclick. That's good. Probably misclicked for a sec. Yeah, just mirror fireball as quickly as we can, and then go for our Electro Spirit, and then Skeleton Dragons. So we got the damage on top of the Princess Tower, which is nice, or I guess the Archqueen Tower. I'm going for like Mother Witch here. He's starting to fireball me. I don't like this. I really don't like. I am not an enjoyer. All right. We're just going to mirror fireball as quickly as we can. He's also going to do the exact same strategy. All right, so this is one of those games that it's going to take a while. I don't know if I'm going to win. This is going to be the full 5-minute odyssey for the 12 win. Let's go, guys. Let's lock down and lock up the win, all right? That's the game plan. That's the strategy. The full battle. A battle of attrition, if you will. Oh, my gosh. We're going in for the kill. All right, all right, all right. We can go Skeleton Dragons. Fly Machine off to the side. Wait, why is he trying to fight near us? Oh, he's got Electro Spirit too. It makes so much sense. Yeah, if you're not running Electro Spirit, it's kind of an OP card. Oh, it chains up. Oh, it chained on all the recruits. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. I don't know if y'all did, but I did. A Fireball, we don't hit, unfortunately. I would have loved to hit that, but whatever. I can go in for a Cannon Cart here as well, so then we can still spawn a lot of piggies and then get more value with the Cannon Cart. And then go for a Mother Witch plus Fly Machine afterward, possibly. It's arrows. This is looking totally tragic. Just from a standpoint of him fireballing on our tower. And just trying to get back in the damage lead. This guy is really smart. This is probably the best player that we played against all day. Wait, right when I said that, he drops this Mother Witch right next to the fireball. So, I don't think that was good on his end. Mother Witch does seem simply superior to the Witch from a standpoint of Witch and Mother Witch are played a lot, and the Witch gets countered by the Mother Witch, so it seems like a good decision for us to be running this type of version. Because it happened to us before, which is miserable. Now it's miserable for our opponent. Now he has to endure the torture of the long game. Alright, so as long as like we have the damage lead, it doesn't matter. I'm going to try to stay a fireball ahead of my opponent at all points in time, and then at the end I'm going to mirror fireball his tower. That's the strategy. You just keep the advantage that you have until the very bitter end. I'm trying not to fireball on his Skeleton Dragons. I'm trying to use other cards, like maybe like a Mother Witch. He's fireballing on units instead of hitting our tower, which is good. Because now I can fireball on his tower if I really wanted to. I don't want to, but I could. Oh, no. You think it went away? Oh, no, we hit it. Beautiful. He's giving me fireball bait value every time. I did not expect him to do that. Come on now. Let's get it. Let's get it. We've got 2 minutes left over. We can maybe get this with 12-1. Only losing one match the entire time and not losing a single game with this deck. All right, we go for a Cannon Cart here. Killing the Witch is ideal. We go arrows afterward. Nice. Burn the Witch. Burn the Witch. We go Skeleton Dragons and Fly Machine. Fly Machine locks on a tower. Nice. We get an Electro Spirit down. We should be able to make this happen. We can go Cannon Cart on top of the Mother Witch. And then maybe even go in for like another Cannon Cart just to stop him from getting too much stuff stockpiled on one side. The cool thing about this, I don't know if you guys know, but the Cannon Cart doesn't get turned into a pig. It does not. It gets turned into a cannon, and then buildings can't get turned into buildings can't get turned into pigs, so pretty strong. All right, we're gonna go for another Cannon Cart, go for a Fly Machine. He has to fireball on top of our towers, but he's not getting any ability to do that because we have so much fireball bait. So as you guys can see, we just retain the lead that we have. Because we're cycling so many Fireball bait cards that he has to Fireball. But if he does Fireball, then he can't Fireball on our tower. But since our tower is so strong, obviously he's never able to break through and get damage on it. Because look at the dumb Archer Queen. It just doesn't take damage. Like, you have units here. You have units coming at you. But the Archer Queen just survives everything. Somehow survives everything. And then we can go and fabricate a bigger offense with more piggies. And then, doesn't really matter. But we're trying our hardest to make that happen. We can go in for a cannon cart here on the right-hand side just so he doesn't get too much value. Don't want to allow him to get actual damage for no reason, even though it's unlikely that it would ever happen. We're going to Fireball here. We're going to go for arrows. We do kill the witch. Like a Mother Witch here. Woo! We got it, guys. 12-1. This was a very, I don't know, a testing challenge is what I would say, with the time period of waiting 5 minutes against good players every single time. But we found a way to win. So the strategy, mirror Fireball on top of the Princess Tower or the Archer Queen Tower and hit the Prince Tower at the same time. That's what you want to do. And if you're able to do that and you hit the Prince Tower and you hit the Archer Queen Tower at the same time, like we did, you'll get an advantage with the Fireball. And then because you'll get that advantage, you'll just carry the advantage for the rest of the match. So we'll show you guys again. Notice what we did here. This is the biggest gameplay decision. It's weird, but you just Fireball and you miss the bomb tower. You miss the bomb tower of the bomber. And you only hit the Princess Tower. That's the strategy. See how we missed the bomb tower? We hit the Princess Tower, or I guess the Archer Queen Tower. It gave us a damage advantage that we're able to retain for the rest of the game. It's so hard to get damage in this game mode. And then, obviously, you can Fireball the bomb tower on the other side, the side of the king, because it doesn't matter. And then you just retain the lead for the rest of the time. You play for 5 minutes afterwards, and you don't do anything because the towers stop you from doing damage. But that's how you win it. And hopefully that helps. Again, this is the deck that I would recommend. I like it with Electro Spirit because the faster cycle, and then also the ability to like lock onto the recruits, lock onto the witches. It's a great card. So, and against Goblin Barrel, you're able to use the arrows on top of the Dark Goblins and the Firecrackers, and then use the Electro Spirit on top of the Goblin Barrel because it fully counters the Goblin Barrel since you have 2 towers targeting the goblins. That helps out a lot. Pretty lame that Clash Royale makes us enter your creator code every new season. Sometimes I forget. Keep with the daily content, says Kate. Yeah, Kate, it's like that. It's going to make you enter it, I think, every 2 weeks. Every 14 days, it will reset in the shop, and then you won't have it anymore. So, got to go and enter it all day. SirTag. Anyway, huge thanks to everyone that's supporting me here. We're going to go in and make sure that we can go and buy the special offers. And let's go and use everything. All right, so the last bit, I think that our best value comes from this. Let's get some elite wild cards. It's kind of derpy, but it is what it is. Getting as much as we possibly can. Maximizing our utility. And then I guess we're going to go and grab 2 princes here just for the memes. Yeah, thank you everyone that's watching. We have leveled up a lot of elite wild cards with all of the stuff that we were able to collect. And this deck is probably the best deck for the challenge. So if you play it yourself, you'll be able to get the 12 wins if you incorporate the strategy that I did today. No matter where you guys are watching, no matter when you're watching, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And if you want to check out another video, something that I would recommend watching for like regular Clash Royale content, that will be in the pinned comment. Actually, I created an Executioner deck that was just so much fun. So check out the pinned comment for that. Or actually, yeah, check it out for that. If you like Executioner and you like GoldenEye and you like fun games, you will enjoy that video that's in the pinned comment. Huge shout out to everyone that's here, and good luck in the challenge. I'll see you guys in the next one. Every single challenge, every single event that Clash Royale comes out with, I will have a video. I will have a live stream. So if you subscribe to the channel, you'll stay connected for that. And just like how we got 12-1 without using Pass Royale, we'll show you in future ones how to win it. Love you guys. Peace out. And thanks again to everyone that donated. SC Nez, you're the homie. That was a lot of money. And all of the money that we get from donations, all the money that we get from sponsorships, that always goes back into the channel, making the videos better. Moo Yahoo! See you guys later.